Hi, boys and girls! I've been waiting for you. My friend Farmer Fran is here. She has some fun things to tell us about her farm.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. I'm tickled pink to be here. Did you know that farmers grow all kinds of foods? You probably know that farmers grow beans and corn, but did you know that some farmers grow this? Do you know what this is? This is wheat. Farmers plant wheat in their fields. The wheat grows and grows until it's ready to cut. After the wheat is cut, people use its grain to make all kinds of foods. Grain is used to make bread, noodles, and crackers.
Wow, Farmer Fran! I never knew that so many foods were made from grain. I know a Bible story about a man named Joseph. He saved lots and lots of grain so the people would have plenty of food to eat. Let me tell you about it. Let's look at the book of Genesis. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, was upset. He had 2 dreams and didn't know what they meant. God helped a young man named Joseph explain the king's dreams. "This is what your dreams mean," Joseph said. "God will make food grow for 7 years. Then there will be 7 years when no food will grow, and the people will be hungry." So Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Since God has made all this known to you, you will be over my house, and all my people will obey your commands." Pharaoh put Joseph in charge. Joseph saved grain during the good years, so there would be plenty of food for the people. God helped the gardens and fields in Egypt to grow lots and lots of food. Joseph gathered all of the extra food and stored it in the cities. He gathered so much grain that they couldn't measure it all. Joseph saved extra food and grain for 7 years. At the end of 7 years, there was a great famine. Food would not grow, and the people didn't have enough to eat. The people ran out of food and were hungry. The people cried out to Pharaoh for food. Pharaoh told all Egypt, "Go to Joseph and do whatever he tells you." The people went to Joseph for help. He sold them some of the food and grain that he had saved. The people were happy to have food to eat. People who lived nearby were hungry too. Many traveled to Egypt to buy food from Joseph. God helped Joseph and Pharaoh know what to do. Joseph saved lots of food and grain so the people would have plenty to eat. God has a plan for people, and we can follow his plan. We can learn about God's plan by reading the Bible and hearing Bible stories. We can follow God's plan by doing what the Bible says to do. What is something that the Bible says you should do?
The Bible says that you should love God and love others. The Bible teaches you to do what is right. And when you do what the Bible says, you are following God's plan.
That's right. God's best plan was his plan to send Jesus. Jesus always did the things that God wanted him to do. Jesus came to the earth, died on the cross, and came back to life. All of those things were part of God's plan to help people.
I think God gave Joseph a good idea. Joseph did what God said to do, and the people had plenty of food.
I hope you will remember to do what God says too. Have a great week, and I'll see you again next time.